as a man, Gavin, you will be called upon to be outspoken, to be eloquent, to be creative, to be strong, and to have a sense of right and wrong. I'm calling upon you, I'm challenging you to do the presentation that you did for your competition down in Texas. He went to a competition in Texas this year called AXO, and he competed, and there was a speech that he did. Now, it's a challenge because I know he hasn't been practicing it like he was practicing.
I ain't been here.
But it's a challenge. As a man, you got to learn how to be. You got to be outspoken. You got to know right from wrong, and you got to be able to stand up. So, without further ado, here's a speech he did called "Game Over," and it's a piece about video games.
Well, I wasn't prepared to give this because I had it on. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna warn you that I don't even remember everything I'm about to say. So just go with it. All right. All right. This piece is basically about how video games are overtaking like the generation. I did it for a competition down in Texas, NAACP AXO competition. I did not win anything, but it was a great experience. I got to go down and experience nationals. I'm a local champion in the area of oratory. So.
Woo! All right, Gavin.
All right. Game over. Before I begin, I want you to put your headsets on and turn off your mic so that you may be able to listen before you speak. Game on, game off, game over. Unplug yourself. Open your eyes and turn on your brains. A plague is seizing our younger generation, and their minds have escaped on a permanent mental vacation. A vacation whose destination ends only in devastation. Our youth left their workstations and now live on the PlayStation. Funny how that sounds like plantation. The average 15-year-old spends 13 hours playing video games a week. They claim their hand-eye coordination grows strong, but their minds grow weak. Game on, game off, game over. You see, we concern ourselves so much about poverty and homicide, yet simultaneously we feed our kids on a diet of electronic genocide. The J. Edgar Hoover FBI COINTELPRO directive was to stop any Messiah before they arise. But these video games and Snapchats made sure that these black kings and queens may never even arise. Where will our next Martins, Malcolms, and Garveys spring from? Game on, game off, game over. Back in the days, we were whipped and chained and we sang of freedom. But now, free and dumb, we sing of whips and chains. And we have forsaken our kingdoms. We have a nation within a nation, but nobody to lead them to the promised land. No more mountaintops, Martin Luther King reference. All of our soldiers now hold controllers, and they opt to play Black Ops. And we used to hang from chains, but now we hang chains from our own necks. We call each other the N-word instead of demanding respect. We value street credibility instead of the ability to protect our own homes, families, and children. We are feeding our kids to machines by the millions. Game on, game off, game over. This I kind of forgot, so Would we have had a Malcolm X if his time saw the Xbox? Would we still be riding in the back of the bus if we gave Rosa Parks a gaming laptop? Would Martin Luther King have even seen his doctorate degree if we allowed him to play Assassin's Creed? How would we have learned? How would we have learned to fight oppression with our minds and not the might spurred as a reaction of fight or flight? Game on, game off, game over.
Was he done?
That's awesome. That is awesome. You should always remember that. Yeah. Keep that going. That's awesome.
I don't know. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. The controller is now in your hands. So wake up, all of my video game fans, so that you may begin to unfold your own master plan instead of the plan for you to become a mindless mass of man. Game on, game off, game over. Brain on, brain on, brain on. Finally, this virtual terror can be over. Thank you.
All right. All right, we have at least 2 more challenges. They'll be brief, fairly brief challenges for Gaven. 2 more challenges for Gaven.
Dunk.
Isis, did you have a challenge for him?
Gavin, I challenge you to tell us all how you will treat your future wife.
Go ahead, Gavin. Your brother's listening. The PG version.
See, I see. But I believe that a woman should absolutely be treated with the utmost respect.
That's right.
And of course, there's a thing in the household called divine order, where the woman in the household has a place and the man in the household has a place. And I believe that the men and women should work together as one to, make the common goal. So definitely one of the biggest things I believe is that treat women with respect, and they will absolutely respect you back.
Right.
And you have to love and support your woman just like you expect her to give back. Give her the respect that you want to give back. So, just be there for her, and just like all your wedding vows, you heard everything, be with her in sickness and in health and all that good stuff. I believe that that's something that, if you want to have a woman, that you should actually follow those vows and that you should do. And be loyal, of course. I mean, you can't be out here cheating, man. This is not right. Well, a lot of us had our experience from getting cheated on, so we know. But I mean, I don't think that's right. So be loyal to your woman. Treat her right, and respect her, and she'll give you respect back. Sometimes don't let her do all the work. Chip in. Do something.
There you go.
I mean, be resourceful. I mean, don't let them always have to be the one to cook. Don't let them always have to be the one to clean. Just always pick up after yourself. Like, I mean, us men got
Teach your ass, Gavin.
I'm gonna let you know, us men, we have a problem multitasking and to pick up after ourselves sometimes. But I believe that you just pick up after yourself. You make your wife real happy with that one. Yeah. But just treat and respect. That's basically it. Respect basically covers all the things in a relationship that you should be able to do for your wife. So,
That's good, Gavin. All your brothers got their cell phones on for that one. They want to know too. All the lights popped up.
Because we have, like private talk. I guess he respects the fact that I've been here for so long that I know something to keep me here, right? And I want something to keep him there. So I challenge Gavin to look into his heart and carry in his heart one scripture that will give him a guideline to go by when he is tempted to go off into the wrong direction, make the wrong decision, etc. One scripture that he would carry in his heart that would bring him back to reality and a good relationship with the man who created him. I challenge him for that.
All right. You put me on the spot again. Okay. So, the typical scripture that everybody would choose, but I think this covers a lot too, especially sacrifice. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son so that whoever believes with him may have everlasting life. And I believe, not only that covers sacrifice, and to be able to do things in life, you have to be able to sacrifice, and that's just one of the biggest things. You can't have everything that you want in life, so realistically, you have to be able to sacrifice, and just for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. So you have to learn how to do your own sacrifice, and that you should love God too, is in everything that you do as well. So I carry that with me and challenges.
All right.
Pastor Charlene, church family, anybody got a challenge for Gavin?
I thought you said 2 more.
Right.
Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. It is my estimation that Gavin passed the challenges that we put before him for manhood. So everybody give Gavin a round of applause. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming out to support. What's going on, Quan? I'd like to thank everybody for coming out to support. We're going to wrap it up. And Gavin, I'm going to ask you to take this brief oath of manhood with me. Okay. I, Gavin Mersha.
I, Gaven Mersha.
Do firm and do promise.
Do firm and do promise.
To keep God first.
To keep God first.
To value family.
To value family.
To work hard.
To work hard.
And to bring honor to the Mersha name.
And to bring honor to the Mersha name.
And all that I do.
And all that I do.
And I do hereby.
And I do hereby.
Accept the office.
Accept the office.
Of manhood.
Of manhood.
All right.